Trading Forex can be very difficult on your mind. And the hardest part about it, I believe, is that there are some times when you go through losing streaks that you really can't control. Like even if you have a good trading system, you're bound to go through these extended losing streaks and winning streaks. And that's because the market is random. I want to show you an exercise that I've done in the past, and maybe you could do yourself, that helped me grasp the idea of randomness and be able to go through these losing streaks and still have the confidence to become a consistent, profitable winner. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm DD Trader. And in this video, I want to talk about the randomness of the market, the extended losing streaks that traders go through, and how we could overcome these losing streaks and stay focused. I have a trading course. It's called helpwithtrading.com. You can check the link below. It's free right now for all my subscribers. And in this course, I put a huge emphasis on developing the trader's mindset, because I believe embracing randomness and understanding probabilities and positive expectancy is a key. That with risk management is the two keys to becoming a consistent, profitable trader, because anybody could have a nice little system that makes them some money, but to stay consistent and to stay in the game, even when you're going through these losing streaks, can be extremely difficult. So I definitely think you guys should check out that course. Even if you want to check out that one part of the course, which talks about the trader's mindset, it could be really beneficial to your trading. So I want to show you this exercise that I've done, and it's pretty cool and pretty original, I think. Someone showed it to me in a different way, one of my mentors, but I kind of like developed it and saw it for myself, and it could be very powerful. So basically what I did was a coin flip. You could go on any, coin flip simulation online and do it yourself. It kind of takes a little bit long time pressing the button and waiting for it to flip, so maybe you'll find a better one than this. But the idea was I did 100 coin flips and I did it 300 times. I wanted to see how it would play out, and for every head was a win and for every tails was a loss. And over here you'll see that all the losses I put as red boxes and all the wins I put as green boxes. So in my first 100 flips, so I broke it up by 10, and we'll see that my first 4 flips were tails, which were losses. We're gonna go with losses and wins now, right? Okay, so my first 4 flips were losses. So that means I started off with 4 losses in a row. That kind of hurts, right? And then we had a win and a loss, 2 wins, a loss, and a win, right? Which ended up being, there were 4 wins out of these first 10. And you could see that it was 4 and then 6 and then 6 and then 5, all the way down. With 100 flips, I had 43 wins and of course 57 losses. Now, nobody would argue that flipping a coin is a 50-50 proposition. Nevertheless, you know that over 100 flips, it could be random and you could get 43. I imagine you could even get 33. It's possible, but that is for sure a 50-50 proposition. And everybody in the world would accept a 50-50 trading strategy. If I told you that I could give you a trading strategy that would make you win 50% of the time, with a little bit of risk management, you can make a lot of money. So there's no question that 50-50 is a good trading strategy. And nevertheless, we see that 43% of the time was a win here in the first 100 flips or the first 100 trades. One other thing I want to point out on this 43 out of 100 wins is that look over here at, let's say, week 5, right? Or the 5th row. So you have 6 losses in a row, followed by the next week of, I think that's 7 in a row. So you have 13 losses in a row. How do you think that affects your psyche? I'm telling you, I promise you, that most traders, when they would see 13 losses in a row, either it would totally blow their account or they would go looking and fishing for a new trading strategy. But if they would hold out in this position and see over 100 trades that they would win 43, it still could make you money, and I'm going to show you that at the end. Let's go to a different example. This is the second 200. And you see over here, I actually won 50% of the time. And you see there's a 5 win streak in a row, and not such big losing streaks over here. We had 5 losses in a row over here. Pretty even, because that was 50-50. And then the third time around, This time I won 52 and only lost 48 times. And you see there were extended winning streaks over here you had 4 in a row, over here you had 4 in a row, and this is again a 50-50 proposition. Now look, let's go to the results. So if you don't understand positive expectancy, definitely check out my course because I explain it in detail there, and it's a really, really important part of understanding how to become a consistent, profitable trader and understanding randomness and understanding expectancy. You're not going to win every trade. You're just not going to, and therefore you need to look at your system over a series of trades, and positive expectancy helps you figure that out. So I took these 3 examples when you had the 43% wins and the 50% and the 52% wins. And basically what comes out that even with the 43%, so let's say you went for a 1.5 to 1 risk to reward ratio, meaning that for every win you would make $150 and for every loss you would lose $100. So 43% wins of the $150 versus the 50% losses for $100, which would come out to $64.50 minus $57. And in your 100 trades, you'd make $7.50 a trade, which would be $750. Now, if you won 50% of your trades, so the same formula would mean 75 minus $50, and you would have $25 per trade, which would equal $2,500, which is a lot better. But again, even in those first 100 trades, you still made $750. Now in the last example with 52% wins, so then you made $30 per trade, which would be $3,000. Now, if you look at it in total, which is how you have to see it, because imagine you're sticking with a strategy and you're going for 300 trades over, I don't know, a year or something like that. So you made $750 and then $2,500 and then $3,000, which comes out to $5,500, $6,250. And that's how you have to see it. And sometimes, in the 3 months that you made 100 trades, you made $30 a trade. And then another 3 months, you made $750 in your 100 trades. But you got to see the whole picture. And if you do, then you're able to stay positive and you're able to stay confident. And you don't care that you lost 13 trades in a row. I can't even say that if I lost 13 trades in a row, I would be cool. I would need to do this again. That's 13 trades in a row, and then over here you have another 6 and then 4, 43%. When you have a 50%, proposition or 50% trading system, 43% is on the low end. But I'm telling you, it could be worse. And maybe you wouldn't have a 13 trade losing streak, but you might have a 10 trade, or you might have 2 8 trade losing streaks within 2.5, 3 weeks. It's possible, because if you're only going for 50-50, and then just the randomness of the market could totally throw you off. So guys, I think this is super important to understand. We can't expect to always win. I know that so many traders are coming in and they just want to win, and really it's like they look at it as gambling. But as long as you manage your risk correctly, which is like we spoke about, the $150 per win and $100 per loss, then you could manage your positive expectancy. And even when you go through these losing streaks, you just understand the randomness. You believe in your system. You believe that even with 13 losses in a row, you could still have a positive 2 months or something, because you're still winning 43 out of 100, which would still give you $7.50 a trade and $750 over 100 trades. So you still could do it. So it's important to stay focused. It's important to believe in the randomness. Embrace it. Understand it. Don't ever go into a trade thinking I need to win, because it's just not going to work. So that's just my 2 cents, guys. If you like this video, then please give it a like and subscribe to the channel with the notification bell so you could see more videos like this. And I'll see you guys on the next side. DD out.